Hello everyone, I am Josh and welcome to this Sims 3 house building video. Now this is part 2 of 2 of Cascade, and yeah, so if you haven't checked out part 1 yet, I'd highly recommend that you do that. There is a link in the description below for you to go check that out. Whoops, I just accidentally went into edit town there by accident. Not that I needed to say that, but I thought I'd point it out to you. Anyway, last part, we built, or not really we, I mean I did everything, you're just kind of watching, but you know, I can make you feel involved by saying we. Anyway, we built the house, there you go, if that makes you happy. Anyway, I built the house, and everything like that, and laid out the laid out the floor plan, and kind of did all that good stuff, and yeah, so this part is pretty much furnishing and landscaping, so oh yay. Anyhow, you can see here we have the beginnings of the kitchen. We have a lovely contrasting island where the sink is kind of actually matching the whatever that is, the you know, the stuff that's on the countertop. Yes, that's the word. Looks kind of nice, kind of interesting. You know, I use that in all the bathrooms too, so all the bathrooms have that same kind of dark, I don't even know what it is, some kind of stone with that matching sink, which I think looks kind of cool. It looks kind of like this sink is integrated into the countertop, so it's kind of neat. Anyway, you can see there's the dining room as well, which has a nice 8-seat table in it, and looks kind of good. And you can see I just added a few more pieces of cabinetry off to one side, and a couple of columns as well, so kind of looks interesting. I thought those columns were kind of nice. They kind of just added a little bit of a separation between the kitchen and dining room, so you can see them. They're not entirely modern, but they look kind of cool, so you know, whatever. Anyway, there's a little breakfast nook over here by these bar stools. You can see there's like some bar stools, and there's like a little 2-seat table, so it kind of acts as like a little breakfast nook, so your Sims could, you know, either eat in the formal area, so they can eat at the large table, or you know, they can sit up at that kind of bar area, or sit at the small breakfast table. So you know, there's plenty of options. Here I'm adding these weird thingamajabbers. That's not even a word. I'm sorry. Thingamajibs, or that's not even a word either. I don't even know. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. You get the idea. I put those things outside. That's basically all I need to know. Just to add a little bit of detail. I just moved the island there ever so slightly, and you know, also putting in some more stuff around the place. So a few appliances. I think I just put not a dishwasher, I'm sorry. I think I just put a microwave in, and that's about it. Also a clock on the wall. I don't tend to use clocks in the game. I wonder, you know what, I wonder if clocks actually keep time. I think they do keep time with the in-game time, possibly. I don't know for a fact, but I feel like they would do that. But what do I know? Anyway, you can see here, just putting some details on the place. Also, one thing to note about the rug I used under the dining table is actually one of those green rug square things from Into the Future that you're supposed to put plants on, but they actually work as fantastic rugs, so I end up using them all over the place in this house, especially downstairs here in that lower living room. It looks pretty cool, so you'll see that. I also use them in all the bedrooms too. And you can see there's a lovely glass floored area, which I love, and I'm back in the kitchen again, of course, putting in some more details and other such things. Make it look nice, you know. Always good to have a stylish kitchen. There's some oars over there because why not? There's a little lifesaver, you know. Kind of get a little bit of a nautical feel because we are by the ocean. I mean, you can look out the back windows of the house and just see the gorgeous ocean just spanning out. Some looks like it's indefinite, but it's obviously not. Anyway, who knows? Maybe it is indefinite. You know, it's The Sims. Anything's possible. Yeah, so there I'm putting in some lighting in the lower part of the sunken living room because, you know, Sims 3 lighting sucks, so best thing I could do was just do that. There's a nice, lovely lime green couch upstairs there. Keeping it up there for safekeeping. I don't keep it lime green, though, but I do use that couch. Anyway, this is the sunken living room, which is kind of more the formal living room, I suppose. You know, it has a fireplace, a TV, kind of nice, some nice bookshelves and stuff. I mean, there's a living room downstairs as well, the one with the glass ceiling. That also has a fireplace and TV, but just for some reason it feels less formal. I don't know. It just is the vibe I get. I think it's for the furnishing I use too. You know, who knows. Anyway, it's a nice little living room. I thought it was cool because it's kind of sunken down. It just is neat. You know, something you can only do with constrained floor elevation. So, you know, I thought, you know, I have this kind of weird freeze level. So I might, like, on the front of the part of the house, it's kind of a weird freeze level, but from the back it makes sense. Because from the front, it looks like a double foundation, so it's a bit weird, but, you know, I thought that was a good use of that, you know, so it turned out pretty good. And here I'm doing some landscaping because I didn't want to do any more furnishing, so you can see those windows there that lead to the basement bedroom, or the first floor bedroom. So like I said, I just kind of cover them up with a bunch of plants and stuff, and it looks all good and jolly. You can see I'm putting some more plants around the place, and here's some more rocks, of course. Like I said last part, I used a bunch of rock walls and stuff because they just look really cool. So I used them here on either side of the driveway. So there's one there by the retaining wall, and then there's also another one on the other side. There is a retaining wall on the other side too, but there's also some more rocks there, you know, so it looks pretty cool. I like the look of it. So you can see there's some lovely rocks and stuff, and some plants in those rocks, and all that kind of good stuff. And some more plants behind the retaining wall as well. And yeah, there's also some bushes and some palm trees and some more bushes and some rocks and then all that kind of good stuff. Makes it look nice and lush. And also putting in some bushes down the side of the house there and all that kind of good stuff. So it looks pretty nice. I also put a fountain in next to the retaining wall by the yellow tree, but it's obviously not there right now. But I do put that in, and it looks nice. I think I do that near the end, so you'll see that. Anyway, pretty cool. And putting in some terrain paint, obviously, the usual stuff. And yeah, I'm also putting in the bathroom here. So this is the half bathroom, the only half bathroom in the house. There's a lot of bathrooms in this house too. There's one for each bedroom. I think 3 bedrooms have en-suites, and then there's one that doesn't. And so there's one bathroom per bedroom. There's also a bathroom on the 3rd floor for the study, and then there's this half bathroom. So a lot of bathrooms. You know, like this bathroom here, this half bathroom is the only bathroom that's not connected to a bedroom on that floor, so it makes sense to have it there. Because both the bedrooms on the 1st floor have en-suites, and then on the 2nd floor, 3rd floor, whatever you want to call it, that's an office, so there's a nice bathroom up there for that. And then downstairs on the main level, for basement level, whatever you want to call it, there's another bedroom with an ensuite, and then another bedroom, and then there's a hall bathroom there. So, you know, like each floor has like a hall bathroom, and then the bedrooms have their own bathrooms, except for one. So, you know, it's kind of cool. It all works out pretty well. And anyway, this is the master bedroom. I was going to put the master bedroom up on the 3rd floor where the study goes, but the area where the bed would have to go would be facing the front of the house and not the back where the ocean is, and that was a problem for me. And also there's no door to that room, so I thought it would make more sense to have the master bedroom on the 2nd floor, I guess. It is the 2nd floor? I don't know, like the floor is just confusing, so I've given up on that. Anyway, on the main floor, like on the floor where you enter the house from the front, that bedroom looks out the back, so I made that the master bedroom. And also, that bedroom has the largest ensuite, so it made sense. So, yeah. Anyway, here's the pool. Looks pretty cool. It's a cool pool, that's what I said last episode, or part or whatever. There's a fountain for the pool as well, which I thought was nice. And also putting in some pool lighting and all that good stuff. And it's a pretty cool pool. I love the windows. It's so neat. It'd be like, I've never been in a pool before that has windows in it, but I imagine it would be really cool. I would just be scared that they would break and then you'd go like flying out down that hill. So that would be unfortunate, but I'm sure it won't break. Anyway, there's some nice, beautiful brick patio down there. And here I'm back in the master bedroom, of course. And it's a pretty nice bedroom. It has that nice wooden wall. I love how the doors kind of blend into the wooden walls like that. It looks really cool. And there's also that nice stage that the bed is on. I tend to do that sometimes in master bedrooms. Kind of looks cool. And like the furniture in this room is not necessarily modern. There's actually a lot of not modern furniture in here, but it kind of comes together and looks really neat. So like you have that kind of side table that's not modern, and those that mirror over the bed is most definitely not modern, but it just looks cool. Like everything kind of goes together pretty well. You know, it really goes together well, even though you wouldn't think these objects would. Also, another case in point is that end table there, which is made out of an old door. It just looks good in here. I don't know, at least in my opinion, it looks good. So, you know, I used it. I don't know if I've ever really used that coffee table before. It's kind of like a reclaimed door type of thing. It's really cool. And I just went in this room. And also the little pictures I put on either side of the bed are also definitely not modern, but they look cool. So, you know, it works. So there's also a nice rug there on the stage. And we're moving on to the master bathroom, where we have a nice tub, of course, and double sinks, and a nice, actually separate shower with a door. So you have a nice little doored shower, a nice enclosed shower is a better term. And, you know, it looks pretty cool. It's a nice large shower there. I like the look of it. It was kind of a good use of that weird space, because I wasn't sure what I was going to do with that space, because it was just bizarre, and I'm like, you know what? Let's make it a shower, and it worked out perfectly. Oh dear, that was lagging there for a moment. You probably did not see that, but I'm seeing that. Oh, I hate when that happens. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, moving on to the next bedroom, which is fantastic, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this bedroom has a interesting green carpet, and kind of this blue and black spacey kind of bedspread. I don't know. I call this bedroom the guest suite because it has an ensuite bathroom, and it also has dual sinks in that bathroom. So it's kind of like, it could be the master bedroom if the master bedroom wasn't nicer than this one. So, you know, it's a pretty nice bedroom. It's a weird shape. You can see it's a pentagon, which is kind of weird. It's got those like two angled walls happening, and it's just a bit bizarre, but it's cool. You know, it's cool. So that's kind of what happens when you build from the outside in. Like, you build the shape of the house from outside, and like, that looks pretty awesome. Then you go inside, like, oh, well, I guess the rooms are just going to be a bit weird, but, you know, it works out. There's also a nice little sitting area there by the windows, which is nice. And also going to put some plants in as well, some nice large plants as well. There's actually a surprising amount of room in this bedroom as well, because like those corners are angled, so there's like plenty of room, which is kind of surprising. Oh, there's the fountain I was talking about. That looks nice. And here's some details. I'm just putting some tissues and a little candle and some piled clothes or folded clothes and a little lamp, and you know, it all is nice and jolly. And also a little plant there. And also I'm putting in the rugs now, so that's exciting. I say rugs plural, but I put two rugs together to make one look like a rug that looks like one. So you can see there, I make it like a dark blue, so it kind of stands out from the carpet. And I just tone the carpet down a little bit so it's not so shocking. And yeah, so that's the guest suite, which is pretty nice. Has an ensuite, of course, so you have a nice shower. Half the size of the master shower, but you know, and there's no tub, but you know, it's the guest suite, it's not the master suite. You also have the double sinks though, which is nice. It's the only bathroom in the house, I think, with double sinks besides the master bathroom, so, you know, that's why it's the suite, just because of the double sinks, I guess. Yeah, it's also the only guest bedroom in the house too, so I guess that also makes sense, because technically the two bedrooms downstairs are kids' rooms, or teens' rooms, or whatever, but I guess you could totally use them as guest rooms if you just changed out some of the items, so, you know, yeah. Anyway, there's that bedroom done, and I was going to put that plant thing here, the one I have now, at the end of that hallway, but I realized it looked better downstairs, so that's where I used it. And yeah, so here we are on the third floor now. I guess you could call it the second floor if you wanted to, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to call it the third floor because it's the third level from the back of the house. And up here is a little office space, so you got the nice, lovely lime green furniture, which doesn't stay, don't worry. It turns to like a brownish color, like a reddish color, really, which is kind of nice. And it's just a nice workspace, so there's like a nice painting there. There's also a fish tank downstairs, which is a fun fact. Nice painting there. There's a nice computer. There's also a cello, or whatever, bass, or whatever that is. There's also a grand piano in the downstairs living room, because I couldn't help myself. I had to have a grand piano somewhere in this house, so I put it downstairs. Anyways, also an art easel up here as well. And it's some nice furniture. It took me a little while to figure out the layout of this room because it was just kind of weird. I wanted to fit in two chairs and that, that sofa, and it just was kind of weird. So it took me a little while to work out the layout, which you'll see, so I'm just gonna mess around with it here. And I think that's the final layout right there, which is kind of a little weird. It looks like stuff is kind of thrown around all over the place, but it looks pretty good. Got that nice gray rug, which disappears later. I think I accidentally delete it and then I have to put it back, so who knows? It just magically oh, there it went away. Yeah, I think I accidentally deleted it. I was trying to get rid of that candle, and I deleted the rug instead. So, whoops. There's a nice little painting of some puppies there on the wall, which is nice, and the gnome crossing sign. Yep, there I just realized the rug is gone, so there it is again. Put the rug back, that's all good. And yeah, so also the rug in the front there, and some nice, just finishing up this stairwell here, so that's always good. With some lighting and stuff, and yeah. So, pretty much, that's the third floor almost done. There's also a bathroom up there, not a full bathroom. It's kind of weird that that bathroom on the third floor has a shower because there's no bedroom near there at all. Just that office there. So I don't know why your Sims would take a shower up there, but it's an option. I think it's a big enough bathroom to fit it in, so I'm like, why not? So it's totally an option. If your Sims want a shower up there, they can do that. Hopefully the shower is not blocked by the light on the wall that I put in. I do that downstairs too on some of the bathrooms, so if the showers don't work, there's a light on the wall next to them that you can get rid of, so you know. Anyways, a nice plant there in the bathroom, which is nice, with the yellow on it, which kind of matches the yellow accent going on in the office next door. And yeah, so now we're moving on down to the basement slash first floor living room. I'll call it the first floor. Down here was also a weird floor plan because I wanted it to be possible for Sims to walk past the piano to get out the back door. I don't know if it works. I have no idea if Sims can actually walk through there. I really hope they can. And if they don't, if they can't, then I don't know. You have to probably rearrange everything. I guess get rid of the chairs or something. Who knows? I just wanted to cram in a bunch of stuff into a space that really wasn't designed to fit it all. Like that grand piano takes up a colossal amount of space, but it just looks cool. So, you know, I had to use it. Anyway, I was just trying to get it to kind of crush in there. I don't know. I think it's somewhat usable, but who knows? Anyway, the rugs are cool, though. I overlap a bunch of rugs, and it just looks pretty awesome, so you can see them there. I like the look of that. I think it looks kind of cool. And yeah, kind of artsy and interesting. There's also a nice painting there at the end of the hall. Nice light in there, and another light, of course. Lights are very nice and useful. I'm going to put some more furniture in the living room. Well, it is a living room, technically. Also a stereo there. Hopefully that doesn't block the garage door either. I was trying to like push it back enough into the wall so it hopefully didn't block the door that leads into the garage. But if it does, that door does not work, then it's the stereo's fault. So blame it on the stereo, not me. It's the stereo's fault for being too big. Anyways, a nice little side table there behind the couch, which hopefully doesn't block the back door. I was afraid it might. Now you get a common theme. I build stuff, and then I'm like, well, that might block this, or might block that, but it looks good. So that's your problem, frankly, to deal with. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry. It's just the way I am. I don't really care about functionality unless I'm playing the game, and I'm not going to play the game in this house, so yeah, I'm not that interested. Anyway, here's the fancy schmancy garage, which I'm really happy with. It just looks really cool. It has like nice plants and like a display wall of tools, and it has the cars and the glass windows. It just looks really awesome. It's by far the nicest garage I've made. So, you know, because usually garages I just don't care about, and there's just like some random crap in there. Not really, like there's usually nothing in there besides some cars and some lighting. So I thought it was pretty cool. It looks nice. Anyway, here's the hall bathroom downstairs, which basically just has a sink, shower, toilet. Very simple. I also put some blinds in the windows down here. The only bathroom in the house that has blinds on the windows. So there you go. That's fancy. And yeah, so simple bathroom. There you go. Pretty nice. Just a little hall bathroom. It's pretty much for the bedroom next door because I don't know who else would be needing a shower downstairs. So, you know, just a bit of convenience. Here's the laundry room, which is across from the garage. So you have just a nice washer dryer, a little sink there, standalone sink. And it's pretty simple. Not anything too over the top. Got a little shelf as well, which I thought was pretty cool. And there's like some doodads and doohickeys on there, like some laundry room related clutter items. Oh, that's exciting, of course. There you go. Some beautiful detergent. There's also a little hamper there and all that good stuff. So pretty much a simple, basic laundry room. Also got this little piece of art on the wall there. And yeah, so I'm also going to put a nice art at the end of that hallway and some plumb bob art on the third floor wall there. And all we have left with the inside is 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, so that's exciting. So this bedroom here I'm calling the girls' bedroom. It's a teen girls' bedroom, I think. It has that nice windows, also some blinds there because that window looks right out to the patio there. So that's also a door that leads out to the patio too. So basically that door leads right out to the pool, which is kind of cool. There's the words pool and cool in one sentence again. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't have to be a girls' room. I suppose it could be a guy's room if you want it to be. There's nothing, I mean, there's some posters, like, with supposedly female celebrities on there, so that's kind of, like, the only deciding thing about it. It has the cow print bedspread, which is interesting, and also putting in some little lights on the end tables. There's a nice armoire against the wall, of course, because where else would it be going? If in the middle of the room? I don't know. So, yeah, of course, against the wall. And there's a nice desk there. Both of the kids' rooms have desks, and laptops on them, so there's 3 computers in this house, actually, which is more than I usually do. And there's the posters, which you can see now. There's also, I can see I put some posters in the other room too, including the SimCity poster, which I really quite like. I like the SimCity poster. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, I don't like the game that much, but I like the poster, so. Anyway, putting some stuff in. You have some nice, more artwork, and some clutter items and stuff, and, you know, who knows what else. Just to make it look kind of detailed, and just kind of interesting, and stuff, you know, just make it look lived in. A nice little rug on the floor there, which is nice. And I said, I'm sorry, that was a stupid sentence. There's a nice little rug on the floor there, which is nice. Of course, like, if you're using the word nice in 2 sentences, that's kind of sad. I'm sorry. that was a pathetic sentence. Anyway, that's the bedroom done. Now the boys' bedroom, or teen boys' bedroom, or whoever else, is a very large bedroom. It also has a fireplace in it. It's the only bedroom with a fireplace in it, which is a fun fact. Also has a TV, and it's the only bedroom with a TV in it too, which is also nice. And has the worst view though. It just looks right out to some dirt because it's at the front of the house, so there's no view, and so that kind of the size makes up for it. It's a very large bedroom. It also has a nice ensuite bathroom, which has no windows in it at all. So, you know, this bedroom has the worst view, but it has the most space, so it's kind of nice. Anyway, there's a desk, of course, of which I'm going to put a computer at, and also some bookshelves as well. It's a really nice bedroom, though. I really like this bedroom. I like the colors, too. I like the bedspread and the rug. It just looks nice. And, yeah. So, anyway, finding posters, actually. I'm looking for artwork. I was looking for a specific poster I couldn't find, so it was kind of annoying, so I just gave up. And there's also a nice bright red dresser, which I thought looked kind of cool. And some little beanbag chairs, which I love those chairs. And also putting in some clever items too, some toys, like some little stuffed animal there on the dresser. And that little ottoman thing there at the end of the bed, so that's there, which is kind of interesting. And a little pile of books on the floor because, of course, why not? So that's interesting. I miss the backpack clutter item that's in The Sims 4. I really like that backpack item. That would be perfect in this room, but it doesn't exist in this game, so it's kind of sad. Anyway, we're almost done with this bedroom here. It's coming along quite nicely. And, actually, we're done with it now. So now we're moving on to the ensuite bathroom, which is a pretty simple bathroom. No windows, which is kind of sad, but, it has everything else. It has a sink, shower, toilet. Has a larger shower than the other bathrooms, which is nice. And there's a nice mirror there and some clutter items and stuff. And, yeah, pretty simple bathroom. But it looks nice, and putting a little mat on the floor there, and some details on the counter. So there you go, beautiful. So now I'm just going to paint all the freeze levels black because you know me, I like to do that. I always do that, and this kind of finishes it all off. So you're not like looking at like dirt and unfinished rooms and stuff when you go down levels. Like you just see black where there's supposed to be nothing. So I just like that. It just makes me happy. It just is so neat and clean, and it's just something I've always done. So. Yeah, anyway, just painting all that up and putting in some more landscaping, which is exciting. So we're going to finish the landscaping. There really isn't too much more to do, but, it still needs to be finished. So there's some more rocks here. Of course, plenty of rock walls, like I said. I just love the look of that. And also a bunch of ferns and bushes and stuff around the place, just to make it look nice. Also some bushes down here by the pool and all that kind of stuff. So it just looks quite nice and all that. Some more rock clusters and stuff around the retaining wall at the back here, and some more ferns and stuff, and just all that kind of good stuff. And of course, terrain paint, obviously, need some terrain paint. So I'm just gonna put that down here, especially all these rocks there, and under the plants and everything, just like so the dirt is there and looks realistic. Otherwise, it just looks kind of silly with plants growing straight out of, perfect grass. And yeah, so all that is good. I'm just gonna put some more dirt around the front here, and around the retaining walls, and yeah, so overall it looks really good. There's the mailbox, moving the trash can, and putting in some outdoor lighting, of course, so that would look nice. Not too much outdoor lighting, just around the doors and stuff, flanking the garage doors, obviously. There's actually a lot of ceiling lights outside in the back, like on the balconies, which I don't put anything on because I want it to look kind of clean and empty. Of course, you could put stuff on there. Also, I put some lights on the on those kind of shade things. I don't even know what they are, but there's lights on them anyway. Yeah, so it looks pretty nice. And I'm going to put some lounge chairs out and stuff like that, and it'll all be good and jolly. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this two-part house build. There's going to be some screenshots right after this building part, and also a link in the description you can click to download the house if you'd like to add it to your own game. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you check out my channel and consider subscribing and all that good stuff. And yeah, so we're almost done here. I put some lounge chairs there, also putting an outdoor dining table as well, so your Sims can dine outside with the view of the ocean, which is nice. So it's a nice little outdoor dining table, not a lounge chair, and that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video. Yeah, so just adding a few more things, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys, have a great day.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. has come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name. Grass green and so alive. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back.